Welcome guys. So this is another good set of Venn diagram optimization. It is basically a question of optimization. Venn diagram is just used to frame the question. In a class of 150 students, students can choose either electronics or computer science or neither, that is, but not both. By this statement, we can definitely make the Venn diagram according to the condition. All the students, whether they chose electronics or computer science or neither, have to choose mathematics. Okay, so mathematics is the bigger set. So let's draw the Venn diagram. So this would be something like this, in which the complete set would be of mathematics, right? Let's suppose this is electronics, and but not both. So this would be 0. This is computer science. And there we can have something, right? So let's name each of the region A, B and C. Fine. Now further it says that the sum total of the number of the student who chose electronics and the number of the student choosing computer science is multiple of 9. So who are the students choosing electronics and computer science? A and B, right? So according to the condition, A plus B is nothing but a multiple of 9, that is 9k, and total number of the students, this complete set is of 150 students. Fine. Now the first question is, if the number of the student who chose only one subject, so who is the student choosing only one subject? C, right? Because A would be choosing computer science and maths, B would be choosing computer science and maths as a whole, but C would only be choosing mathematics. So this is nothing but C. The number of the student who chose only one subject is more than twice the number of the student who chose two subjects. So who are choosing two subjects? A and B. Okay. So according to the condition, A plus B, these are the students choosing two subjects, and the C is more than, that is twice of A plus B, right? And we also know that A plus B is multiple of 9. Now what does it say is that what is the minimum number of the student who chose only one subject? So we have to find the minimum value of this C. Now we can look into the situation like this, that total number of the student is A plus B plus C, and that is equals to 150. And C is twice more than the number of the students of A plus B. So this says that C must be greater than 100, right? And A plus B must be less than or equal to 50. Now as A plus B has to be a multiple of 9 or 9k, that is 9 multiple of 9, so maximum value of A plus B will give the minimum value of C. Now what is the maximum value of A plus B? The maximum value of A plus B would be 45, because it has to be a multiple of 9. Now in that case, C would be how much? 105, right? So correct answer is C. Now let's see question number 2. It says that if the number of the student who chose only one subject is multiple of 13. So only one subject means C is multiple of 13. So I've used K. So C is nothing but 13A. And the number of the student who opt for electronics is 24. So value, okay, again, I'm not use A. So let's use X, okay, 13X, and value of A is given, that is 24. We need to find what is the percentage of the student who opt for computer science. So we need to find the value of B. Okay, so what is our equation? That A plus B plus C equals to 150. Now we know that A plus B is not 9k, C is multiple of 13, that is 13x. This equals to 150. Now this is an integral equation, and now if you do a little hit and trial, let's try to put value of k equals to 1. That would be 13x would be in that case 141, so that is not a multiple of 13. Similarly, if you put 2, that would be 132, and again 132 is not a multiple of 3. Similarly, if you put 3, it would be 127, and that is 123, again not a multiple of 3. Similarly, if you go on, you'll get that at value of k equals to 8, that is 9 8 is 72, x would be equals to 6, and this is the first integral solution that we'll get. Now we'll not get any further integral solution because that would be negative and that will not be under the limits. See, what is that? We'll get 9 equals to, say, 9 into 6, 9 into 8 and 13 into 6, right? That equals to 150. Now what would be our next integral solution? As we have a plus sign, this 8 would, let's suppose 8 is increasing, 8, if 8 increases by 13, this 6 would decrease by 9, and if 6 decreases by 9, that becomes negative. So this is how integral solution works, you know. So this is the only possible integral solution. In that case, a plus b is nothing but 72. Then a is 24, b would be how much? B would be 48, and we need to find 48 by 150, and that is easy. This is multiple of 3, so this would be 16 by 50 into 100, so that is 32%. Now let's look into question number 3. It says that if the number of the student who chose only one subject is a multiple of 13, so that is again c equals to 13x, and the number of the student who chose electronics is a non-zero multiple of 8. Okay, so a would be a non-zero multiple of 8. Okay, what is the minimum and maximum number of the student who chose both mathematics and computer science? So we have to find the minimum and maximum number of people. So again, we'll go with the same method, that is 9k plus 13x equals to 150. And the only integral solution that we got was 9k equals to 72. And this is 9k is nothing but a plus b. Fine, and we have to find the minimum value, minimum and maximum value of b. And what is a? A is mentioned at non-zero integral multiple of 8. So the minimum value of a will give the maximum value of b, and the maximum value of a would give the minimum value of b. So what is the minimum value of a? Minimum value of a would be 8 because it has to be a non-zero multiple of 8. So if a equals to 8, b will have maximum value that would be equals to 64. Now what is the maximum value of 8? 72 itself is a multiple of 8, so a could be 72 and b would be 0 in that case. So 0 comma 64. So 0 comma 64. Now if we look into question number 4, if in next year additional 90 students are enrolled in the combined batch and the number of the student who chose only one subject is a multiple of 13. Again, c equals to 13x. Now the total number of the student added is 90. So total number of the students would be 240. Now number of the student who chose electronics is a non-zero multiple of 8. What can be the minimum and maximum value of number of the student who chose mathematics and computer science? So again, the student choosing mathematics and computer science is b. Now the new equation would be a plus b. What is our main equation? A plus b plus c equals to, now it is 240. Now, a plus b is nothing but 9k and this is 13x, that equals to 240. Now we have a new equation. Now let's see what is the integral values of it. So let's do a little hit and trial. K equals to 1, that would be 231, and 13x, no, 13x 231, not a multiple. So similarly, if k equals to 2, this would be 18, and again it would be 222, and 222, is it a multiple of 13? No, 222 is not a multiple of 13. Similarly, k equals to 3, 27 would make it to how much? 213. Again, it's not a multiple of 13. Similarly, if we take 36 to 204, is it a multiple of 13? 1, and we'll get 70. No, it's not a multiple. But if I take 45, so that would be 195. K equals to 5, 195. Is it a multiple of 13? Yes, it is. 65. So yes, it is. So one multiple, that is 9 into 5 plus 13 into how much? 13 into 15. This equals to 240. Now what could be the other multiple? Can we have another integral solution? Now how does it work? As we have a plus sign over here, the next solution would increase by 13 and this 15 would decrease by 9, and it won't violate because nothing will go in negative. So let's see that. This would be 9 into 18 because this would increase by 13 plus 13 into 6 because this will decrease by 9. So that makes it to 240. Can we have more integral solution? That is, this increases by 13. So if this increases by 13, that will make it to 31. But if this decreases by 9, that will go into negative. So that is not possible. Fine. So these are the two integral solution. Now for this solution, what could be the maximum and minimum value of b? For this solution, what could be the maximum and minimum value of b? Now let's take a plus b equals to 45. A has to be integral multiple of non-zero integral multiple of 8. So b की maximum value would be when a is getting its minimum value. So that is 8. So that is 37. Now b की minimum value when a has maximum value, and maximum value of a would be 40 because it has to be a multiple of 8. So b की minimum value would be 5. Now in this case, when 9 into 18, that is nothing but 162. A plus b equals to 162. In this case, b की maximum value, Now when will b have maximum value? When a will have minimum value, and minimum value of a is 8. So b maximum value would be 154. And b minimum value, when will have b minimum value? When a की value is maximum and a has to be a multiple of 8. So maximum value would be 160. So b minimum is 2. Now overall, what is the minimum value of b? 2. What is the maximum value of b? 154. So 2 and 154, that is C is the correct option. So this is an easy question. So it's all about, how do you, or do you know solving integral solution equation or not? That's all. Or it is just has taken the help of a Venn diagram equation or Venn diagram scenario. Thank you.